The great Thomas Sowell has famously said that if you want to help people, then you tell them the truth. But if you want to help yourself, then you tell people whatever they want to hear. Now, while we would all fancy ourselves in one form or another as truth seekers, that if someone was to come along and point out that one of our long-held, cherished beliefs was actually false, or that a lifestyle choice of ours is perhaps not the wisest, why then of course we would accept whatever they had to say with open arms, right? Well, reality suggests otherwise. The fact of the matter is that as humans, we seem to have this innate aversion to truth, that falsehood, not truth, is the natural default setting of human nature. So why do we so often gravitate towards what is false? Why do we so often seem to prefer lies and half-truths over truth itself? Well, truth corresponds with reality. Truth corresponds with how things actually are and not how we wish them to be. And since life often is not how we wish it to be, we sacrifice truth on the altar of our wishes and desires. Let me put it this way. We all know that one person, right, who seems to have no filter. They just say whatever is on their minds, no matter how insensitive it is. Well, truth is a lot like that person. Truth lacks social manners, tact, grace. Truth is insensitive, indifferent, oblivious to our feelings, our good intentions, our noble ideas, our dreams. Truth is, well, it's just truth. Truth is the town crier, announcing how things actually are, not how we wish them to be, making falsehood very appealing. If lies were a hot tub, then truth is a cold shower. Now, I say all this because whether you're religious or not, you will have undoubtedly heard the iconic saying that you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Spoken by Jesus, found in John's Gospel, chapter 8, verse 32. Now, Jesus said that in the larger context of a message he was giving before a hostile crowd. In a nutshell, the crowd, well, they fancied themselves as the true followers of God, but Jesus was pointing out to them that, well, they couldn't be the true followers of God since he was sent by God, and they were rejecting him and his message. And so in verse 59, it literally says that Jesus had to flee the scene because the angry mob began to pick up stones in order to stone him to death. So much for letting the truth set them free. If God is the creator of all things, which would include truth itself, then as mortals, wouldn't there naturally be things about God we wouldn't like? Wouldn't the natural inclinations of our hearts be to suppress any truth about God, to water them down, to prefer lies and half-truths about God instead? In other words, wouldn't the natural inclination of our hearts be to pick up stones and cast them at him? The truth is that the truth will only set us free if we're willing to let go of what is false. And that includes just not the things of this world, but also the things not of this world. God bless.